A very good evening to everyone present with us today.
A warm welcome to the second edition of the Bharat Poshan Premier Quiz, Kyunki Khane Mein Hai Dum.
We hope that you all are happy, healthy, and safe at your home and taking necessary precautions for COVID 19. I am Princey.
And I am Satvik, your quiz masters for the day. On the occasion of the World Nutrition Week and Poshan Ma observed by Government of India to create awareness for good food and nutrition food in India, the Integrated Health and Wellbeing Council has initiated a mega movement, Bharat Nutrition Week, a week-long good food and healthy eating advocacy and awareness campaign with an insightful session in the morning and a good food talk show with influencers and food and nutrition experts. Healthy Khayega India show with top chefs to know healthy cooking tips and techniques, and the largest virtual Bharat Poshan Premier Quiz for our next generation.
As a part of this mega movement, we welcome you all to the second edition of the India's biggest virtual quiz on nutrition, the Bharat Poshan Premier Quiz. Kyunki
Khane
khane
mein
mein
hai
hai dum.
dum.
Presented by Shapat 1000 Days, a mission dedicated to the first 1000 days of a pregnant woman and infant, constituted and organized by the Integrated Health and Wellbeing Council, supported by the Artist for Her, Teamwork Communications, and ISW.TV. Our special thanks to Dr. Hima Divakar, founder and CEO, Asian Research and Training Institute for Skill Transfer, FOGSI ambassador to the International Federation of Gynecology and Obstetrics, and APEX board members, the ISW Council, for her wholehearted support to the entire initiative, and special thanks to her team for the overall support to the initiative. We trust that all students know the guidelines and rules to play the second edition of the India's largest online Bharat Poshan Premier Quiz.
Okay, to make it easy, we could once again like to take you through the format of the Bharat Poshan Premier Quiz. This is a national level largest virtual quiz on good food and nutrition awareness. Students from all over India are representing four zones: East, West, North, and South. And there is a fifth team representing Delhi.
Which is the central zone.
Yes, so each zone will have six teams. The quiz will place through 6 days. It will take place through 6 days. Each day has a theme of its own. There are six teams, which approximately three students in each team. Here are our most awaited teams: Calcium Warriors,
DC Champions,
Anemia Fighters,
Immunity Boosters,
Protein Kings.
and Health Crusaders.
Three students from each team will get to play every day. So a total of 18 students will be participating in the quiz on any particular day. Students will keep shuffling so that they all get to play the exciting game. The teams that score the highest will get to the final, and 5 days winners will be competing in the grand finale on 6th September.
That's awesome.
Okay, now coming to the question and scoring, Princey.
There will be 4 rounds today. Each team will be asked one question per round, 10 points for the correct answer, and no negative marking. The time limit for answering the question will depend on the round. It will most probably be 30 seconds for each question. Each team will be asked 4 total questions today and will be scored out of 40 at the end of the day. Our team will keep time, score, and monitor the quiz. That was the participants. But what about our audience?
Okay, so after every round, we will throw a question to our audience, to one lucky audience member with the correct answer, and they will get a reward.
Oh, that is so exciting. I can barely wait to start. It will be a test of our next generation, test of food practices, test of habits, and a test of knowledge of nutrition. So, what are we waiting for? Let's begin the Bharat Poshan Premier Quiz 2021. Kyunki
Khane mein hai dum. Okay, Princey, let's start. This is day one, and the theme for today is anemia. So I hope everyone in the participants, all the quiz members, have their anemia skills at top today. Let us begin with our quiz for the day with round one. All right, let's start with the round one. The first question for the round one is for the first team, Calcium Warriors. Calcium Warriors, can you unmute yourselves and switch on your video? Here is the first question for Calcium Warriors.
Calcium Warriors, can you please unmute yourselves and switch on your videos?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
awesome. So, the first question for you guys is: hemoglobin is made up of A. Carbohydrates, B, proteins, or C, lipids? Your time starts now.
Riddhi, what do you think? Yes. Sorry? Um,
I think it's protein.
shall we go with proteins?
10 seconds left, everyone.
We'll go with proteins.
Okay.
All right. Can we see the answer to this question, Princey?
Lock on protein, guys?
Yes. I
Okay.
think so.
That's correct, guys. The answer is protein. 10 points to the Calcium Warriors.
Perfect, Calcium Warriors. Good start to a good game. Yes, perfect. All right. So the next question is for our next team, that is DC Champions. DC Champions, can you unmute yourselves and
Switch on your video, guys, and unmute yourself for your question. Can we see you guys?
say hi, DC Champions?
Hi.
Oh,
Hi, guys.
perfect.
Okay. So the next question for you is
What is the richest source of iron? A, meat and liver, B, milk, C, vegetables, or D, eggs? And your time starts now.
I think C, vegetables.
Vegetables.
So
Oh,
vegetables.
should we lock vegetables then? C, vegetables? All
Okay.
right, logging
great.
vegetables.
Let's see the answer to that question, guys.
It is A, it's meat and liver.
The
are
richest source of iron is not vegetables but meat and liver, guys.
Indeed, vegetables have a high content of iron, but the highest among these four is meat and liver, the highest content of iron. All right,
That's absolutely okay. You can catch up in the
Yes,
next round.
buckle up, DC Champions. All right, the next question is for Anemia Fighters. Anemia Fighters, and you unmute yourselves, show your videos, say hi.
Hello, sir.
Hi,
Hi.
guys.
Hi.
So the next question for you is substance that does not improve iron absorption is A, vitamin C, B, acid secreted by stomach, or C, phytic acid. Your time starts now.
Ten seconds left. Anemia Fighters.
I think we should go with phytic acid.
I think we should go with phytic acid.
Should we lock on phytic acid?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect.
The answer to that
think
question is C, phytic acid.
Good
Guys,
work,
absolutely.
Anemia Fighters. Good answer.
10 points for you guys.
All right, Princey, can we have the next question for immunity boosters? Immunity boosters, can we have you, please?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Princey, can we have the question for immunity boosters?
The next question for immunity boosters is
What is the normal hemoglobin levels in women? A, 13 to 15 gram percent, B, 12 to 14 gram percent, C, 10 to 12 gram percent, or D, 9 to 10 gram percent. And your time starts now, immunity boosters.
I think 10 to 12 gram.
13 to 15 grams.
Okay, should we lock on something?
I guess 13 to 15 grams.
10 seconds left, guys. Lock on something.
B, 12 to 14.
Okay. Locking on B.
Should we lock on B?
Yes.
Okay, locking on B, and let's see if that's the right answer. That's absolutely correct. The right answer for that question is 12 to 14 gram percent, guys. You get 10 points in
Good
this
work,
round.
immunity boosters. Perfect. All right. So next question is for Protein Kings. Protein Kings, are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. What next question for Protein Kings is, where do you check for anemia? A, eyes, B, tongue, C, palms and soles, or D, all of the above? And your time starts now, Protein Kings. Ten seconds left, Protein Kings.
it's eyes.
Eyes, A option.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we locking on eyes then?
Let's lock
Yes.
on I.
All right. And the answer to this question is D, all of the above. You can check for anemia in the eyes, the tongue, in the palms and soles as well. All right, protein kings.
That's okay. You can pick it up in the next
Buckle
round.
up, buckle up. All right, next health crusaders. Can we have health crusaders, please?
Guys, can you please unmute yourselves and
switch,
say hi?
Switch on your videos as well.
Hello. Okay, so the next question for Health Crusaders is, how does anemia affect the body? A, blood becomes thin. B, blood doesn't deliver enough oxygen to body. C, tissues retain fluid. Or D, none of the above. Your time starts now.
I think it's B, that it doesn't deliver enough oxygen to the body.
Yeah, even I think it's B.
Shall we lock on B, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Logging on B, and let's see if the right answer to this question is
It's
B.
correct.
Absolutely right,
10
guys.
points to Health Crusaders. Congratulations, Health Crusaders. Okay, absolutely correct answer. Woo! Okay.
That was a really good first round, Satvik.
Yes. Himani, can we have the scores by the end of first round? Okay, Anemia Fighters have 10 points. Calcium Warriors and Health Crusaders and Immunity Boosters as well have 10 points. Whereas DC Champions and Protein Kings have no points right now. But okay, let's buckle up, DC Champions and Protein Kings. Teams are doing absolutely great. Okay.
Thank you so much, Himani, for sharing the scores for the end of round one. Let's move on to the next round, guys.
Okay. And the first question for the round two is for Calcium Warriors again. Calcium Warriors, are you ready for round two?
We guess. Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. The next question for the Calcium Warriors. Prince, can we
Just
have...
a second, Satvik.
All right.
Give me a moment.
One second. Okay.
Wait.
One second. Let me. Technical problems.
Technical problem, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Calcium Warriors. And let's have the question for you. The question for Calcium Warriors is, anemia causes pica, which is A, difficulty in studying, B, not able to sleep, or C, craving for non-edible things like clay or uncooked rice or chalk.
Your time starts now.
I think it's C. C. Craving for non-edible things like clay, uncooked rice, etc.
Are you sure? Should we lock on C, Calcium Warrior?
Craving for yes, C.
Yes, C.
Okay.
We'll go with C.
Yes.
Okay, let's lock on C and see if that's the correct
That's
answer.
pretty confident, and that is the right answer. Congratulations, Calcium Warrior. That was a good answer.
In pica, you have cravings for non-edible things like ice, clay, and uncooked rice, etc. Great. So let's see the next questions for DC Champions.
DC Champions, are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Love the energy. Let's have the question for DC Champions. And the question is, what is the most common cause of anemia? A, is it iron deficiency? B, vitamin B12 deficiency? Or C, calcium deficiency? And your time starts
A.
now.
Iron deficiency.
That's pretty confident, Princey. Should we lock A, iron deficiency?
Yes, sir.
Guys, okay, let's see if
All
that's
right.
the correct answer.
It is absolutely correct. It is iron deficiency.
The most common cause of anemia is, in fact, iron deficiency.
10 points to DC Champions. Woo!
Great, guys.
Okay, all right. The next question is for
The Anemia Fighters.
Anemia Fighters. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
Anemia Fighters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
awesome.
perfect. And the
Let's see the next question for the Anemia Fighters, which is, can anemia be hereditary? A, yes, or B, no? Your time starts now.
Yes.
Should we lock on yes?
That's a confident answer again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's see the answer to that question.
It is correct. Anemia can be hereditary. That is perfect. 10 points to Anemia Fighters. Good game, people. Okay. Ooh, the competition getting tougher. I think Immunity Boosters, are you ready?
Immunity
Yes, sir.
Boosters, are you ready for your next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Perfect.
The
What
next question for Immunity Boosters is,
Which of these are signs of anemia? A. Pale gums. B. Decreased concentration in studies. C. Weakness. Or D. All of the above.
Your time starts now.
All of the above, I think.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, should we lock on something?
Just wait a minute.
Okay.
All of the above.
Are we locking on D then? 10 seconds left. Immunity booster.
Yes, or lock on all of them.
All of the
All
above.
right. Pinky, can you check if D, all of the above, is the answer? Absolutely correct. 10 points to immunity boosters.
All of these are the signs of anemia. Great immunity boosters. That's amazing.
Okay. Protein Kings, are you ready for the competition? Are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Good.
Let's see the next question for Protein Kings. How does iron deficiency anemia affect teenagers? A. More trouble with written expression. B. Can't concentrate. C. Aggravates hyperactivity. D. A and B. Or E. C and A. Your time starts now.
I think it is A and B, D option.
Okay.
A and B.
Should we lock on D then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see if that's the right answer. It's absolutely correct. It is A and B. You have trouble with written expression and cannot concentrate.
Good answer. Good work, Protein Kings. That's 10 points to you. All right. The last question for the second round is for Health Crusaders. Health Crusaders, are you ready for your question?
Let's get in the groove, guys. I'm liking the energy here.
Health Crusaders, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
good.
Let's see the next question for Health Crusaders. Which of these groups is most likely to have anemia? A. Men, B. Women, C. Teenagers, or D. Older adults? Your time starts now.
What do you say, Rohan?
I think it could be teenagers, but I'm not quite sure on this.
We have to lock on something.
I think women.
Okay.
10 seconds, guys. Lock on something.
Women, I think.
Okay, let's lock women.
Are we locking on B?
Yes.
Okay, locking on B. And the answer to this question is absolutely correct. Women are most likely to suffer from anemia than men. Good work, Health Crusaders. 10 points to you. I think everyone in this round got 10 points, right, Princey?
Yes. Himani, can we know the scores for every team without you sharing the screen? Can you please tell us what are the scores?
So, Anemia Fighters, Calcium Warriors, Immunity Boosters, and Health Crusaders have 20. DC Champions and Protein Kings have 10-10.
All right. DC Champions and Protein Kings at 10 and the rest of the teams at 20 points. Good work, everyone. I am loving the Princey. I'm loving the energy, Princey. Okay.
Great. Let's see. For the third round, the first question is for Calcium Warriors again. Calcium Warriors, are you ready for the third round?
Mostly scared.
It's okay to be scared. It keeps you nice and alert.
All right. Can we have the first question for the third round for Calcium Warriors?
Yes.
And the question is, anemia can contribute to which of these among older adults? A. More falls. B. High blood pressure. C. Diminished eyesight. Or D. Diabetes.
Your time starts now.
More falls because major symptoms of anemia are dizziness and lack of concentration and weakness. So I think it's more falls.
Oh,
Teammates?
that's amazing, Calcium Warriors. Should we lock on more falls?
Teammates, where are you?
Yes, I think it's more false too.
Okay.
You are pretty confident, Princey. Can we have the answer?
Sure.
It is
more
correct.
falls.
It is more false.
Calcium Warriors are on fire, guys.
Okay, that's a confident answer. That's the right answer. And we have 10 points for that answer. All right, DC Champions, are you ready to follow up with that?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All
Awesome.
right. Can we have the question for DC Champions, Princey?
The next question for DC Champions is, iron deficiency Anemia is common in adolescents with A. Asthma, B. Bulimia, C. Heavy menstrual bleeding, or D. Obesity. Your time starts now.
C.
10 seconds left, guys. Lock on
C.
something. C.
Yes.
Okay. Are we locking on C, heavy menstrual bleeding?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's see the answer
Can
to
we
that
have the
question.
answer to this question, please?
The answer is C.
Absolutely correct, DC champion. That is 10 points for you for another right answer. Good work. Good work following that energy. Okay, the next question is for
The anemia fighters.
Anemia Fighters. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
have,
see the next question for anemia fighters.
as a part of which national program adolescents are given iron and folic acid supplementation? A. RMN-CHA, Reproductive Maternal, Neonatal and Child Health Adolescent Strategy. B. JSY, or C. JSSK. And the time starts now.
I think it should be C, GSST.
Lock on something. 10 seconds left, guys.
I think A.
Okay, we're locking on A, guys. Your time is over.
Okay, and can we see the answer to this question, Princey? It is absolutely correct. The answer to this question is ARMNCHA. That was a good answer. 10,
Anemia fighters, you
10
have
points
10
to
points for
Anemia.
this round. The next question for immunity boosters, guys. Immunity boosters, are you ready for round 3?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, immunity boosters. I'm loving the energy. Can we have the question for immunity boosters?
sure. The question for immunity boosters is Anemia Mukt Bharat program to reduce the prevalence of anemia comes under which ministry? A. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, B. The Ministry of Women and Child Development, or C. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Your time starts now.
A. Health and Family Welfare.
Okay, should we lock on that, guys?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a confident answer. That's very confident. Can we see the answer to this question, Princey? Absolutely correct. Immunity booster. The answer is A, the Ministry of Health and Family Affairs.
Family welfare.
That is a great answer. 10 points to you, immunity boosters. Catching on, aren't we? All right, Protein Kings. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
The question for Protein King is
Anemia is a common condition. What happens when a person has anemia? A, the body produces too much iron. B, the blood does not have enough red blood cells. C, the blood becomes thick. Or D, too many white blood cells. And your time starts now, Protein King.
I think it is option B.
Yes, B.
That's again a very confident answer, Princey. What do you think? Should we lock it? Should we
guys,
lock
should
it?
we lock it?
Yes. Yes, please lock it.
Okay, can we see the answer, Princey? The answer is indeed B. The blood does not have enough red blood cells. And these cells carry oxygen to all the cells in our anemia isn't a single disease, but a condition that has many different causes. But correct, that is 10 points to Protein Kings. And
Whoa,
the
that's
teams
amazing.
are on fire. Everyone is doing so good. Health Crusaders, you have the last question for the third round. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Health Crusader. The next question for you guys is a lack of which of these will result in abnormality, large blood cells, and a condition called megaloblastic anemia? A. Oxygen. B. Vitamin C. C. Vitamin B12 and folic acid. Or D. Carbon dioxide. Your time starts now.
Rohan, what do you think? I think it's C.
I think we should go with vitamin B12 and folic acid.
Yeah, even I think the same. Option C.
Should we lock on that?
Are we locking C? Health Crusaders?
Yes.
All right, Health Crusaders. Can we see the answer to this question, Vinci? Absolutely correct. It is vitamin B12 and folic acid. That is the right answer. 10 points to you, Health Crusaders. I think in this round, everyone got the right answers, right, Vinci?
Yes, Satvik. I think all the teams are doing extremely well.
All right. Can Himani we have the final rounds after 3 rounds? Final scores for 3 rounds?
Please don't share your screen. We kind of lose connectivity here.
Okay. So, anemia fighters, calcium warriors, immunity booster, and health crusaders have 30.
Mm-hmm.
DC champions and protein kings are at 20.
Okay. I think
Everyone is doing so great. Is everyone ready for the fourth round of the day?
the final round of this day, guys.
Is everyone ready? Are all 16 ready for the final round? Buckle up because these are the last 6 questions of the day. All right, Vinci, can we have the first question of the final round from Calcium Warriors?
Calcium Warriors, are you ready for your last question?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Maybe.
And the first question for the final round for Calcium Warriors is: anemia due to deficiency of iron or vitamin B12 can be differentiated based on the examination of blood cells. A, is that a true statement? B, is it false? And your time starts now, Calcium Warriors.
True. Shall we go true? Anjali, I have no idea about this one. Alright, guess we'll just go with true, I guess.
Okay, Princey, they've decided to lock on A. Are we locking A then? Okay. Can we see the answer to this question, Princey? Oh, they guessed the answer and it apparently got to be true. That is a good guess, Calcium Warriors. 10 points to you. Okay.
The next question is for DC champions. DC champions, are you ready for your last question today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Let's see the next question for you. Routine screening for iron deficiency anemia is not recommended for adolescents with heavy menstrual bleeding. A, is that true? Or B, is that false? Your time starts now.
False.
Okay, they've said false. Do you want to lock on B, false? DC champions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's lock on B and find out if that's the correct answer.
All right. And the answer to this question is it's A. It is true, DC champions. Routine screening for iron deficiency anemia is
not recommended for adolescents with heavy menstrual bleeding. You're sorry, no 10 points for you in this round.
all right. The next question is for anemia fighters. Anemia fighters, are you ready for the final question of this round?
Yes, sir.
All right. And your question is, anemia fighters, although anemia is a significant global health issue, it is not associated with high mortality or morbidity. A, is it true? Or B, is it false? Your time starts now, anemia fighters.
True.
They have said true, Princey. They're pretty confident. Should we lock it? Should we lock it, anemia fighters?
Yes.
Okay, let's see the answer to that question.
And the answer to this question is B. It's false.
It is associated with high mortality or morbidity.
All right. That's okay. That's completely okay. No 10 points for you. You can catch up. We have 5 more days. Don't worry about it. Immunity boosters. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Princey. Can we have the question, the final question for the day for immunity boosters?
Anemia affects what percentage of population? A, 12%, B, 18%, C, 27%, or D, 32%. Your time starts now.
%27 C.
Should we lock on C then? Immunity boosters?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, see.
Okay, let's see if C is the right answer, guys.
Is it, Princey?
It is.
Absolutely correct. That is 10 points to you, immunity boosters. Absolutely correct answer. It is 27%.
Amazing, immunity booster.
Okay, we have 2 questions left for 2 teams. Protein Kings, are you ready for the final question of the day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see the next question for you guys. A person can develop iron deficiency anemia despite of eating food that contains adequate iron. A, is that true? Or B, is that false? Your time starts now.
10 seconds left, guys. Can you have the answer to the question?
I guess it's false.
Oh,
Is it true? Should we lock A?
Guys, your time is over, and your answer will not be considered for this round.
Your time got over, guys. It's okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
The next question for the next team is:
Health Crusaders, and your question is Health Crusaders.
Are you ready for your question, though?
Yeah.
Okay,
Health
let's see.
Crusaders. Your question, the final question for the first day is: iron tablets cause constipation. A, is it true? Or B, is it false?
Your time starts now.
I think it should be true because there's a weak absorption of iron because of, I think it should be true. You can lock it.
True. Okay, let's see if are you guys sure for true?
They're pretty confident.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
let's see if that's the right answer, guys. That's correct.
Absolutely correct. That is
Iron
10
tablets.
points to Health Crusaders.
That was a really good 4 rounds, guys. But we still have one question left.
For the audience. Yeah.
Let's see the question for the audience. Audience, are you ready for the question?
What you have to do is you have to comment the option that you feel is right, and the first person to give the right answer from the audience will get.
We could also randomly select between people.
All right.
Let's see how it
Can
goes.
we have
The
question
team
for the
members
audience?
join too.
Sorry?
Can the team members join too?
No, the team
only
members
the
cannot
audience
answer. Yeah,
members.
this is exclusively for our audience. Okay. Princey, can we have the question for the audience?
Let's see the question for the audience. Hookworm infestation can result in anemia. A, is that true? Or B, is that false? Audience, your time starts now.
Participants can think, but they cannot answer. Okay, 10 seconds left, audience. Let's see if you've got the answer right or not.
Mohana Mukherjee, you don't have to type here.
All right, time's up, audience. I hope everyone in the audience have answered, and the lucky right answer in the audience will get a reward. They will walk away with a reward at the end of the day.
Awesome, Satvik. I think this has been an amazing quiz, and the participants were awesome.
Himani, can we have the end? Can we have the scores for the end of day 1? Can you present your stream?
Just a second.
Satvik, I have to say that all the participants are so well versed in their education of nutrition. It's really going to help them in their lifetime.
Everyone did so well. I'm genuinely surprised, Princey, and I have learned honestly a lot from the day 1 of anemia. Good work, everyone present here. All the participants, extremely good work. Yes, good first day. Can we have the scores for the end of first day, Himani?
Just a second, sorry.
All right, so the end of day 1, anemia fighters are at 30 points. DC champions at 20 points. Calcium warriors at 40 points. Immunity boosters at 40 points. Health crusaders at 40 points. And protein kings at 20 points.
That's amazing, guys. This was a good quiz. We can see the calcium warriors, immunity boosters, and health crusaders are at a tie right now.
Yes. All right, anemia fighters, DC champions, and protein kings have to buckle up and need to improve their game.
Okay, great, guys. I think this is really good. Let us do one thing. Let us throw another question at you guys. Let's see which one. Should we do that though?
Let's save the last question for the last day. Let's do that. All right. Day 1 of the quiz. Absolutely nice.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the quiz as much as we did.
See you tomorrow, everyone. All the teams see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What about the tomorrow's theme? Will we get to know it tomorrow only?
Yes.
We will let you know, and we will communicate all the details to you over